Rightio, we are finishing off FICSMAS. We've just got some fireworks to go, and we have the last milestone on the in the Wonder Star for the man, the last unlock. And once we get that, rock and roll. So let's go get a train and head on over to our FICSMAS area. See if we can get a train. You can always drive there. Drive a train there. So I think that's what we're going to do. Appropriate train sounds. And we'll stop shortly, switch over to a zip line and to make us to get the rest of the way. Here would be a good spot. And we'll climb up this ladder, and then we'll be able to zip line it. And we'll see how many Wonder Stars are made. And change over to the jetpack too. There we go. On our way. I think we'll make our way over from here, past that glorious rock. And we'll pop down and see how many Wonder Stars we've made. They are over here in this one. $100, 208. So we've got 300 to go. Sweet. Alright, so we're over here. Hold on. You can change back to a hollow pack now. Through all of this, we've got our... How many of these we got now? Fancy fireworks happening. We've got sweet fireworks. So now we're up to sparkly fireworks. So we need to make 3 more machines. Let's deal with this guy first. Oh, he's a shot. Nice. Right, he's back. He's not expecting that. Neither was I. Well, I reckon, let's have a look. We've got to make tree branches. Let's have a look here. We need tree branches. So we need 2.25. What's that? No. 75% we'll do 3 machines, and the gifts that'll be less than 2, I think. 1.5 for the tree branches, and it'll be 3 for the actual snow, and the actual snow will be 1.5 machines. So if I made it 75%, it'd be 2 at 75%. Alright. And it'll be 3. So what if I did 3? Yeah, we'll do 3. So 3 and 3. So let's do the that was 15 into yeah, that's right. Yep. All right, so starting off, I need to make the branches. So we need, I'm going to put grab this here. Did I have it? Yeah, we'll just grab. It's going to put %. And that was that and 2 trees. So if I did do 1 here, 2, 3, Let's put it there. Yeah. A lovely curve there, and it's a lovely curve there, right? And I'm going to have a merger here. Actually, hold on, that wasn't very good. It's just the angle I'm viewing it on. Alright, that one. Do that. And that, and then it's for this. It's 2 trees. It's 1. 2. Right, that's going to make the 3. And they're going to go somewhere around here. Let's bring some power over. Perfect. So that's the tree branches and the gifts for the tree branches, and then I need actual snow. These will be at 50%. Lovely. And I'm going to put them similarly positioned. Maybe these ones I'm going to do it like this. 1, 2. What are you going on about, Randy? You're right there? I'm just having a bit of a chat to himself. A little bit of a chat. And this was going to be 1. Yeah, I was just going to do 1 per. So I need some. We need to go get some supplies. And then that will almost finish this off. We just have to make the assemblers. Then we'll do some what do you say? Decorating. We might put a FICSMAS, giant FICSMAS tree there maybe. So what do I need? I need some gifts, some blue and some red. Right, I think that's enough. A lot of these lines are all stopped because the boxes are full, and I'm fine with that. Alright, so we're making 3 trees. We're going to load straight into the back. Is that clipping through there? No, it's not. Beautiful. Oh wow. Ooh, it's just clipping through there. I'm going to move this back a smidgen. That's better. So I reckon now we'll finish off yes, that's making actual snow. And this is sparkly fireworks. Just make sure I make my spreadsheet correct. Three of these. So maybe one. No, it's too close. 1, 2, 3. Another one here. What's coming in? The branches. No, we'll go up. Too much clipping for my liking. That's better like that. And then they... There we go, and some power. Power to here. Nope, I don't like that power there because it's cutting through. So why don't we do to here? Perfect, and then we just need our final storage container. I don't need this anymore. So one of these. I'll put it here, I reckon. Right, they are started. That should be all of FICSMAS done. So I want to use this maybe to here. And that to there. So what am I do? I'm going to do it to this power hole there. There's no clipping, and then that can go to there. So now I can get rid of this power tower, because that connects all the way around except that goes to there. So that's just powering that, and that one to there. So if this, I don't want it connecting there. I reckon if this one here connected to this one here, perfect. Then I can get rid of this, and I can get rid of this, and we still have power to everything. And maybe I put a power switch up here like Octasy's suggested. Gazalance, Xmas in the desert, hey, absolutely. That there is all of FICSMAS. The entire FICSMAS. Everything you need to do to make FICSMAS. Power. Just a power switch. So what if I did this? Nope. It's clippy. And then I use normal power from from there to there. So what is all of it? 1,828 megawatts. There you go. So once it's all finished making it, just come and turn it off. Oh, we probably should put a giant FICSMAS tree here. Another one here. And I'd say one over on this one, and then one down that end. And I'd say one, I want one there, but I think here. Some snow cannons all about the place. I need to, how would I position them? Into the production of all the machines. Every build's got one. Ooh, what about put one up here? We need actual snow. Luckily, I've got some. Snow everywhere. Snow way, I'm going to stop. We need more snow, we need more actual, some bow ties as well. Just snow everywhere. Mm-hmm. Dan VR. My wife says if I don't get off the computer, she'll slam my head in the keyboard, but I think she's... Nice. Thank you very much for your tier 1 sub, Dan. Absolutely awesome. Why hasn't that come through? Oh, hold on. My bots have played up. Test confirmed. And Sponger, hello, welcome. Alright, well that's interesting. My account's reset, but that's alright. Well, we solved that quickly. Luckily I had my eye on the screen. Alright, we're looking for stuff that hasn't got snow hitting on it yet. Trying to snow up this factory. Alright, and that's everything's gonna have a snow machine pointing at it. Got snow on that side, but I need snow on this side. That's got snow. You didn't see me. That's alright. Everything's okay. So much snow. Just no idea how I'm going to make it happen. We need more copper ornaments and some actual snow. We're plowing through the snow. Oh my god, that's another pun right there. So I'm going that way. On the rocks. More on the rocks. You guys need some. You guys have got some. I need some for these ones. Snow everywhere. It's just it's terrible that the render distance, the draw distance stops them showing up. It really spoils the effect, to be honest. We need more copper. Right. Dragonheart, ho ho ho, humbug, absolutely Dragonheart. I'm just doing it, so I've said I've done it. That's all I'm doing. This is actually the first time I've ever done FICSMAS properly. The first time I cheated it using the calculator, and then I don't think I've bothered since. So I thought, seeing as this is a tutorial series, I better do something about it. Yeah, you do it exactly for that reason too. Yep. It's easier to say you've done it than to have to explain why you didn't do it. But I've got everything automated now. We're just doing the accessorizing. And I'll tell you what, my fake snow, I might run out. You scale it a wee bit smaller. Fair enough. Well, this is all of FICSMAS in total, and that's just 3 machines of output of everything, of every production line, which is still works out to be quite a bit. You've got some You've got some, you've got some. You get some, you get some. You get a car. It's a pretty straightforward array of machines. It is, isn't it? And actually, it gets the it gives the foundries another purpose. Foundries don't get used as much as I would like, I reckon. You're not going to go there. Can you go there? Nope. Oh yeah, it does depend on alternate recipes too. What alternate recipes you use. So I hope you've had a good festive season regardless. They've got some. Alright, let's get some more bow ties. Oh yeah, it was fine, no drama, all good, and that's all you could ask for. A no drama festive season is all you could ask for. I should have got some more copper while I was there, but no, I didn't. Oh my god, the best viewers. Okay, not the cheapest viewers. Well, that's fine. Only the best viewers, hey? There's always next time. There's always next time you'll get me, bot. I hope no one clicked on that. Oh no. Oh, don't click on it. I do like it when you have to explain to people. People think you have to explain that you shouldn't click on those links. I think it's pretty obvious that you shouldn't click on those links. Unless, of course, you want the best viewers, and it's a steal for someone. I need more copper. And yet enough to it that they just keep at it. Yeah, it obviously works, Dragonheart. So it's someone said to me once, the reason why they do it is because they get enough people gullible enough to get it that they just keep going. There we go. We've got to start off, we've got to do these machines here. We've done those ones. I've got to do these ones here. was worried that we didn't have enough actual snow, but I've got a crap ton. So that's okay. Well, you know what? These machines need one as well. You're a special. That one's got one. This one needs one. And then this one needs one. Right. You've all got... How many stars have we got now? We need 500. 100, 200, 349. We're getting closer. Those three. I'm going to do... those three that way. These three from over here.
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
Uh-oh. They've got some...
Thank you, Epiphany, for the raid of 29 viewers.
Look out. There's Epiphany about... Oh, I nearly got it off the... I get ready for some big ideas because an Epiphany is coming. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you very much for bringing your wonderful community along. I hope you're doing well. Playing some Planet Crafter. Absolutely awesome. I hope you enjoyed your session. We're just smashing out the final bit of FICSMAS. We've only got 200 Wonder Stars left and then we're done. We're just doing some pretty bits. How was your stream? How did that? That did work. Right. And that. Perfect. Echo. Love the spaghetti as Shogun. Thank you very much. We've got the no clipping spaghetti here for FICSMAS. Everything is perfect spaghetti, as it should be. FICSMAS doesn't need finesse. It needs a mess. Wow, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. So every group of machines is getting a snow machine, as they should. We need some more copper balls. It's the frosting swirls on the gingerbread. That's right. Just the final touches. A perfect example of Christmas, chaotically fun. I think you're right there. We've got it all going on. We've got the sparkly wires, everything Christmas related. excessive presents on the trees. What else do we need for these? Do I need any more? I'll get some more bow ties while we're here. Have you done your FICSMAS showground? Or, assuming you have the game. I can't always assume everything. Yep, you did it the Christmas before last. Nice. Well, yep, not much changed. I don't think anything changed. Well, they added some tapes or something, maybe. That's about it. Because they had the console release, they didn't want to make any changes. Alright, that's all that. So now it's just these last set of machines here. I'll put this one up here. It's that one there. No changes this year. They wanted the console folks to have the full experience. The full experience, yeah. Oh well, I certainly did. I wonder what is in store for console users when 1.2 comes out. If they're as excited as we are. Looking forward to those fluid trucks. Random node placement, that'll be good fun, if that's a thing. These ones. Wonder what other little, whatever the fluid stuff they said they're doing, maybe whatever changes they've made to fluids, maybe they've added some more fluid pieces, like some Y pieces, different intersection types. That would be pretty cool. Right, I'm going to put decorations on everything, and then we'll go and put some snowmen around. Fluid trucks are waiting with bated breath. I'm really curious how much they're going to break fluids before they fix them. Yeah. I don't think the fluid trucks are really going to cause any issues in that sense. Like, all you're doing is you've just got another vehicle with a different station. Everything outputting or inputting to that is just normal anyway. But hey, people have made worse screw-ups on simpler things, so you never know. Never say never. But yeah, people have been waiting for fluid trucks for a really long time. I need wreaths. Yeah. I'd find a nice little cart-sized station. Oh, yeah. A little cart-sized station would be cool for the factory carts. Alright. Let me just check. I've done a lot of these already with the wreaths. Wreaths? Wreaths? You can do the side of containers. They've all got it. You can't do those machines. Oh, what's that clicking on? Oh, you can do the tops of miners. Okay. You can't do foundries. I'm not very consistent with the placement of these. Only a few machines could have it. Maybe they didn't want everyone plastering all their machines with them and tanking performance or something like that. They've all got to be pretty. Yeah, there with the small jobs, there are a lot of things that are a lot of production lines later down the stage that you're never going to transfer more than one stack in a round trip anyway. So a small vehicle would be cool. Like a small station would be cool. Because I have done the factory cart playthrough before, and it's quite effective. Alright. That's... Alright, snowmen, I think that's the next. Candy canes. I'm going to need candy canes. Oh, let's just do some checklist there. Yep, carts make great porters. They do. We'll get some of these. I've only got, oh, actual snow. I need some more snow. I'm nearly out of snow. The red ornament and the blue ornament. Candy canes are here. Where are the candy canes? Yeah. And sometimes hilarious to watch. They do some good tricks. You're not wrong there. Okay, actual snow. Wow. We've pretty much well nearly done everything. Used up all of our goods. Oh, we'll put a friend next to the how many of these can I make? Not a lot. Based on how much snow I've got at the moment. Put another one on here. I reckon you could put some snow dispensers under here. Ah, snap to a wall. It's a bit lame. Shinzo, welcome. Good to see you there. Hope you're feeling okay today. Oh, what? You can't eat a wall or similar? So a beam's in a wall. Screw it. Don't care. I don't want you. You wouldn't even know there was a wall there in the past. I need some more branches. I could put a couple more big trees there. Or maybe just one. Don't need to overdo it. No, that's an explosive boulder. Interesting. Remnants. Should try a snowball out, hey? Well, that was pretty lame. There we go. These are terrible. That's it. I need more snow before I can put more snowmen down. Horizontal time for you. Have a great time. No worries, Dragon Wernhart. Thank you very much for coming on by. Where are we? I hope everything's going well in your part of the world. And that gets some good sleep. If not, get something. Alright, I can make 2 more snowmen at the moment. How many Wonder Stars do we have? That's not Wonder Stars. This is Wonder Stars. 100, 200, 300, almost 400. So I'm making 3 a minute. I need 100 divided 3, so half an hour roughly, and we'll have our Wonder Stars complete. Three more snowmen. We'll put one over here. You can face this way. And we're just waiting on our last upgrade, and we can take some more pictures. That'll be our last data cartridge, I think. For some reason I've got day one twice. I don't know why. But you can also make him, from what I understand, so... If I'm correct. I could be wrong. Oh wow, another one! I'm going to leave that one there. Because we died to the one the other day. Wow, so we got two in the same area. That's pretty funny. What was I coming over here for? Yeah, I was just going to check the menu. Yeah, it's just 500. So the data cartridge is extra. What wasn't the... Maybe I should just do this. And yeah, data cartridge. You can make it in the equipment workshop. So it's not really a big deal. Yeah, right. One present. So that's in case you lose it, I suppose. Because the hub used to be a hub part, and if you lost your hub part, you couldn't build another hub. So they changed it to iron. Just a little bit of trivia there for you. I'll plonk another snowman over here, I think. Well, with that done, I haven't got any candy canes around. I've got everything else built around here. Let's just, we're just going to smash candy canes. Oh, we need more canes. This is a perfect spot to do FICSMAS, size-wise. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. Some more over here. Ah, that's it. Let's see how many we've got left to go. We'll have a look at what's next. We might head back. I don't want to head back and have to head back again. We've got 1, 2, 3, 414. There you go, 414. I should have been doing that a lot sooner. So that's 86 divided 3 per minute is 28 minutes. I think we will go back. We'll head back and then we'll come back here later. We'll come back here in 30 minutes and get those and finish that off. Because I want to go and have a look at why my batteries, what's going on with my aluminum production line to cause my batteries to not be right. There you go. We'll be back, FICSMAS. It's good to be getting that FICSMAS behind me. Getting back to normal factory building. I did plan on doing it in the lead up to FICSMAS, but what happened? Mine mogul happened, and I was sick for a bit. I'll be going back to mine mogul soon when there's some more. There's a fresh map coming out, so I'm looking forward to playing that. There's already been a few improvements, but I prefer to try and do all that new stuff together on a fresh map. Excuse me. Keep an eye on the trains. It's on the feeders. Shinzo, how do you get the most plastic out of 600 oil pipe? I'd probably say your recycled rubber and plastic would be the best. If you're purely after the most. Yeah, recycled rubber and plastic. I don't know, what does chat think? Does chat have any other suggestions? You got heavy oil residual rubber and recycled plastic combo in mind. There you go. That's the one. I'd be doing that. It seems to be the best way to do it. It still takes a bit of work, but for making a lot. Doctor says, yep, you would do that. Nice. Let's have a look here. You don't only need to start it up once and then it will be self-producing. Yep. That's alclad, that's casings. Turbo ammo, radio control units. This one here, right. What's going on with it? Okay, so there's no backup here. But it's running at 88%, so it must be the incoming coal. I reckon that's what's happening. We're running out of coal. What's that coming in on a Mark 5? How much coal does it need? 135. So the correct belt's coming in there. That's 90. Oops, no. That's 225 there. And then this is 6. It's 231. And Octases, you're saying for the fuel to conversion, you go for diluted fuel. You have diluted packaged fuel, but I despise that one. That's the one. That diluted packaged fuel gives you more. Okay, that should there be the correct amount heading into it. But the belt might not be keeping up. It looks like it's keeping up. Then why isn't it? I think it's going to be train station, the incoming coal related. See, this is really slow, so this is fine. So that coal is coming in from over here. That's a full, and that's, so it shouldn't be running out of coal ever. So I reckon it's not coal, but maybe aluminous solution. But that seemed to be backed up. The diluted package fuel is the same ratio as the one in the blenders, except it's canisters. Ah, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So this, why would this... Alright, it's not running right now. It must have run out of something. And I wasn't looking and I missed it. I think it's the coal. It's not keeping up with the coal. Yeah, it's dropping. The coal's dropping. Why is... Oh, 1:35 minute. I know what it is. That's a Mark II belt. That's it. That is the problem. That'll be the final reason why that hasn't been working properly this whole time. You've done the diluted package fill back in the days of beta before 1.0 just to be able to say I've done it and it was fun, but I don't want to do it again. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's why I'm doing that's why I'm doing this one this way. I'm not backfeeding the water with the aluminum. It's all getting packaged and sunk. I'm sinking all my packaged water, all my excess water, because I've never done it like that before. Just to do it differently. But yeah, that one belt was what was causing that issue. So now that'll take a while to trickle through, because that'll need to go, the scrap will need to go over to the solution line, to the ingot line. The ingots will need to go get turned into casings. The casings will then need to make their way over to the battery factory, and that will take a bit of time because they're in different locations. While we're over here, I'm going to get rid of these FICSMAS decorations over here that I don't need anymore. So far we've made 3 coupons today. Can you sync the data cartridge? I'm interested in seeing that. Let's see if it blocks it up. Yep. That's that question answered. Alright, with that in mind, I'm going to put a few things away. I'm going to put that in there, that in there, that. Anything else I'm alright with? Okay, Hatcher. I'm going to take that out of there. Hog. And what's the last one is Spitter. Okay, I don't need those there anymore. I'm going to keep those full. And get rid of that and that. I don't need that anymore. So this one used to be for my... Oh no, my power sockets are done over here now. Oh, did I? Yeah, that's multiplied. I didn't take those away. That's good. Did I take it out of that one? I did. Keep that there, so that's always flipped. And I'm going to get rid of these now. I only built those so I could get the stop the doohickey from... What do you call it? Stop the presents from falling. So we don't need that anymore. We'll let that empty out. Yep. How many presents have I got in my inventory? Alright, we've got 15 minutes left before... yep. And Oxyses, you need to get in and send the second space elevator so I can get to oil to yourself. No worries, Oxyses. Thanks for hanging out. We'll chat to you a bit later. Good luck. You do that after you've done some video work. Ah, fair enough. Okay, I've got that. Gonna put that in there and that in there. The data cartridge in here. It's probably the only thing I need in here. And here I was going to put this protein and make coupons from that. We'll go and check the battery, see how that's going. Put some of this all away. I might as well sink it over here too. Let's put all this stuff that I don't want in here. I'll keep the actual snow. And also in my inventory, I'm going to put those. I might favourite those. So I've got 5 spare of those. Nice. We'll use those in the future. Don't you worry about that. So back over here, if we check the blenders, we'll see if those casings have finally caught up. Those signs really help. The signs I put in front of all my machines telling me what everything needs have really helped me there. Looking at it, told me I need 135, and then I was like, Mark II. They're up to 96. That might be, hold on. The easiest way to tell will be this number here. 180 per minute. We've now got the batteries finally working perfectly. So if I'm making 180 per minute and I'm sinking roughly 165, I'm using 12 batteries per minute for my trucks, my 29 trucks at the moment. That's pretty good. I've got heaps left for drones. So this should be reading 180. It is 180 casings per minute. Yeah, it's working perfectly now. One belt, that's all it was, one belt. How does our power look? Oh, we need to change my building, put this back to a normal power line. So we're using about 21,000. Once I get rid of FICSMAS, I'll be using about 20,000, I think. Well, when it's all done. One lift is all it takes, Octases. One lift. I really like my city. It's coming along nicely. We need to make it, we need to beautify it. We'll be getting there, but we just haven't got that far yet. What else have I got that I don't need? I think everything else in my inventory I use. Stun rebar, don't use anymore. The pulse novus, don't use. Homing I use. I sometimes use gas. Clusters have been okay. Well, we're getting rid of normals because we use clusters. I'm going to leave the snow there for a minute. That's about it. So we've made 6 coupons with the DNA and all that from earlier, and some of this stuff, but mostly the capsules would have helped it along, I'd say. And we're just about finished here, and we can delete this sink. And then we'll head back to the FICSMAS area, and I think we will have completed FICSMAS. That will have enough Wonder Stars. Now, the last thing, let's have a look here, also is 1800 power. That was about right. That's what we were looking at before. That's not the spreadsheet I was looking for. The last thing we made was radio control unit. So I think supercomputers are next. And supercomputers we're making 3, 4, 7, 8, 9 of them. And they're all going to be made in, well, okay. So 4 will be made in manufacturers, and 4 and 5 will be made in assemblers. So that's literally 2 floors of we'll need to find a I need to make a building just that will fit just 3 manufacturers. We'll need to make a building for that. I think I disconnected one of these and disconnected this. Alright, let's go back now, I think. There's enough time. Then we'll head back, do our Wonder Stars, and then we'll have a look at where our supercomputers are going to go. Pity my sulfur train's not here. I would have liked to have taken it. We'll just make our own train. I think so. So after supercomputers, which might take a little bit of time, we've got assembly director system, and then I'm moving on to uranium power. So some exciting times ahead. I'm just a menace with the horn. Jetpack, that's right. Yeehaw. Well, hopefully we'll have the 500 Wonder Stars waiting for us. If my calculations are correct, it should be spot on 500 in about a minute. Hey look, you can see that beam of light. That's that Nobilis, Christmas package Nobilis. That's funny. I wonder if that will disappear after FICSMAS on the 18th. Hold on, there's two? There's two! What's this over here? Is this just a Christmas package? Because there's one down there. Oh, I've got two. Nice. I've got one there. Wrapped up, nice and innocent. And there's another one over there. Awesome. And we're going to leave everything running for the time being. While I how many we got? 507. Let's go. Until all the boxes are full, we'll leave FICSMAS running. Get them to fill them all up.
Fantastic. Wonderful. Oh look, it's so shiny. You are such a wonderful person. I am sure every other human would agree. Let's call them right now. Oh no, they're not picking up. I am sure it's nothing, except... Oh, look. Earth is gone. Everyone's gone. Does that make you feel good? Fortunately for you, this was only a simulation of the possible consequences of neglecting your duties. Happy holidays.
Why, thanks, Ada. Thanks. Helps a lot. So that was, let's go make a note here. Did that give us any more variables? No. So what's the Wonder Star for? That's it. It's just required to finish it off, the giant tree off, and that's it. 500 of them. There's no other reason. It's hard to get a photo that encompasses it all. But I do like this one. And that's a bit nighttime. The sun coming up, it looks a bit, doesn't look as good. Although you get some better lights of the belt sometimes. That's enough. Alright, well, we're going to leave FICSMAS running now until everything's made. And yeah. Finally finished FICSMAS, we can move on to supercomputers. We'll have a look at where we're going to build the supercomputer factory. I've got an idea, we just need to make sure we've got enough space. I'm going to I'll make it the same size as the computer factory, I think. No, no, I'll make it similar but skinnier. The same width but no, the same length but not as wide. Actually, I might make it 4 manufacturers long. I'm going to head over here. So I'm thinking here's somewhere. Yeah, there. So this is the computer factory. I think this might work. So I reckon I want to keep it on the same bearing as this one. So this is, let's have a look inside. I would maybe go 8. Let's have a look at these ones over here. This one here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I reckon 8. That's 8 to there. Okay, that's good. That's 8 to there. That's what I want. And then one, yeah, because this is the width I like using, isn't it? Or is it? No, I don't think it is. Let's put some floor down, put some machines down and measure it out. So we're doing some chopping. It's unavoidable, that one, I think. Yeah. So probably start. I can start there. Let's put that there for a sec. I'm just going to have a look back over here. So I'm going to need that one on 6 and that one on 5. Yep. Right. In this case, it's going to be that there, and then another one there. We've also got the overflow to deal with. So I reckon this, and then this. That might actually do. The current placement I'm alright with. So we're going to do 1. 2. 3. 4. And that'll be a separate one. Maybe that'll be the separate one. I'll put the output. We put the awesome sync here. So what did I say? The awesome sink. Here somewhere. Well, if this is the edge of the building, leave some room there for stuff wrapping around. It would actually be nice if it was this big. So that case, I could have the awesome sink. Probably there. I didn't use any of the FICSMAS skins on any of the pipes and belts and that. Well, we're not going to... maybe that's what's coming in update 1.2. More skins. So if that was there, then I have to shift the sink. To probably there. That's really going to cause issues with this here. I don't like it. In that case, I'm going to put this one, oops, on the next floor up, and then yeah, that's better. I'll do that. Then so that stays there how I want it. Then I could put the awesome sink where it would normally go, which is about there. And I would also put my incoming product. Let me just get some power going so I can lay this out a bit more. If I just do just a bit of temporary measure. Now I've got hovering over here. So if I put my that to there, right, and then I'm going to have my incoming, let's do this. I reckon there. So if I had incoming this way, so that there and that there, that lines up with that. I could have my somewhere, I reckon there. And have my dimensional depot uploader there. That'll go to there. Now, this spacing I'm happy with. Yes, I'm not going to change that. So all I need now is if I had a I think a merger 2 is what I'm after. Need to make another change. This feeding in that side. So then that go to there. Right, that's the overflow going into there. That's the output, perfect. Right, let's do a couple of things here. This building's not as, is a bit wider than that one. If I reduced it by 1, no, I don't want to do that. We're going to have it staggered like this. This is how it's going to be. So then that'll be like that. So that'll be that'll be that's concrete there. So this is tricky. That's concrete there. I'm off by 1, so that needs to be concrete. And that needs to be that. So then this, that's asphalt there. Then we'll run a power line down to here. This is the whole point of all of this. Yeah, actually. This is going to work a bit better, I think. Oh, I want to get this sorted out. This power here is important. This, there will actually be another one here, but no, not there. But I just want this here. That looks like it's properly centered. There's going to be another one that goes. So that. We have that and that, and then that. So I reckon there would be, if I did this, well actually, technically there'd be one here. I don't think I need to illuminate that bit of the rock. Oh, that was lucky. Is that on the... Yep, that's correct. Too long, so let's put it about here. All of this is about me getting some power into the building. And normally the power comes in at the back of the building on this corner over here. And I think that's going to be okay. So our power connector normally goes It's about there, I think. Yep. Not the spot, but close. That's going to go to here. So we should have power now, I think. Yep, we do. There's a move around. Yep, perfect. Okay, so now get rid of this. And I'll just put in a bit of the roof. Just to run that power across and hook up. Do the rest later. Go. Right, these will be supercomputers at 100%. And that's going to take a few materials. Computers, we need to make those. I'm not making them yet. Well, I'm making them, but not for this production line. AI limiters, we've got a factory for those. High-speed connectors, we've got a factory for those, and plastic. There's a bit of work involved. But AI limiters and high-speed connectors, they're two assembler-based setups, I think. Oh no, the high-speed connectors also an assembler and a manufacturer. Oh, up you come, Randy. Come up for a pat. Come on. Just in time for a pat before we wrap up stream, Randy. Yeah. Hey. He's a good boy. But yeah, once we do this one, we'll be on to our first actual production line. But seeing as I will need supercomputers for the assembly director systems, I'll probably make that production line for the supercomputers at the same time. You right there, mate? Is there something you want to lick on my hand, is there? Hey? Or does it just feel that good when I'm scratching you, you've got to bend down? Hey? Alright. See, I think that's what we're going to do. We'll do both supercomputer production lines at the same time for the Pioneer and for the Assembly Director system. What a good boy. Absolutely, Zinlu. Good to see you there. That overflow, I'll deal with all that in a minute, in a bit. The first, really I just wanted to get this belted, this layout done. Let's put the outsides of the building together and then we'll figure out, we'll probably wrap up stream after this. Probably gonna put the elevator over here. The rock's in the way. Maybe on the back side. I reckon we'll do it here. That'll get us ready for the next floor for delivering power. Yep, we've got music. We've got annoying music. It's powered. I'll be doing 2 floors, so I'll put this one in place straight away. Yeah. And then I'll do the interconnecting bit later. And I'm not going to do the roof straight away because it'll help me connect up all the conveyor belts. Save a bit of fiddling around. Right, that one will go there. And then we'll need a door. We need that one there. Right, I think I'm happy at the moment where we're up to. That's done to there. Yeah, because that was an odd one. That's why. Let's just quickly fill this in. I don't know what this building's going to be in the future, but there's opportunity for it to be a factory of some sort. might just do that. So now I can get rid of this. That's still on the same. No, it's not. That's, well, I can get rid of that now. And I can deal with that later. Yeah, that'll work. We'll deal with the other stuff later. That's lined up how it should be. That's all good. That's where we're up to. We'll need to build another floor in here because I'm pretty sure now. Yeah, these ones here are for the radio control units. Yeah, so we need another floor for computers. That's fine. That'll work out well. We'll make another floor for this. We'll hook up to this and we'll make all that happen. And yeah, it's all coming together for the next phase. Our latest factory, Supercomputers. That'll be it's just probably just going to be a 2-floor factory. But that's alright, it'll fit just perfectly in this spot here. The computer factory is a bit higher, I think. Everything's running smoothly so far. We'll let the FICSMAS stuff run until all those boxes are full, and then we'll disconnect that power once that is over on the 18th, I think. So we got it done with 5 days to spare, which is good. But yeah, we're going to be powering onto supercomputers now. It's going to be fun. Trust me. You never trust anyone that says trust me, do you? Nope. 8 coupons today. Alright, yeah, let's jump on over here and we'll wrap up. Right, yeah, so today we finished FICSMAS, absolutely awesome. We finished off with the 500 Wonder Star, they got completed, and then we were able to unlock that last FICSMAS tree upgrade in the man, which completed that whole process over there on the Dune Desert on the coastline. That came up really good. It's a good spot to do it. I filled in that little area just nicely. We then looked at, we also fixed a conveyor belt issue with the battery setup, which was making my output not run 100%, but once we fixed that Mark III conveyor lift not working, or it was a Mark II, perfect, works perfectly. Now getting 180 batteries per minute powering out of that. It's awesome. And then once we did that, we started work on the supercomputer factory, put the foundations down for that factory and getting it lined up with how everything else is going to be routed into it. So that's our next process coming in, is to work on that. So it's going to be fun. Trust me. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, and night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.